Good.
In high school, I had a friend who was a lesbian, and she didn't really know how to handle that because her girlfriend at the time did not want to be seen as a lesbian. So they had a very closeted relationship, which was strange because all of our friends knew that the two of them were together. But my friend could never come out to her family because she is Hispanic and Catholic, and her mother would not have accepted that at all. So she struggled really hard with that. Our high school did not have a very strong gay population, so she never really understood what it meant to be a lesbian herself. She tried to force herself to be someone she really wasn't, which was dark, baggy clothes, an angry demeanor, the whole 9 yards with the angry lesbian stereotype. But then the two of us went to Auburn together, and things changed slowly but surely because we were able to find the Auburn Gay Straight Alliance, which later became known as Spectrum. We became very involved with Spectrum, and both of us became officers in our second year. I became director of event planning for Spectrum, which was a great experience because I was able to get myself out into the community and publicly support, marriage equality and, just civil rights for people who were non-normative, I guess. So not heterosexual, not cisgendered, especially. And that was where I really got to see people with other perspectives on homosexuality than myself. I really have never had a problem with homosexuality, bisexuality. I had never really been exposed to the entire transgender umbrella, but after, making some friends who were trans, that never bothered me either. But then I was able to experience panels where members of Spectrum would go into classrooms and speak to our peers, and they would ask us questions, and the questions generally in a classroom setting would be respectful, and then other times they would be disrespectful and show you how people truly thought about homosexuals, transgender people, anyone who was gay adjacent, anyone who supported the gay agenda. It was a very eye-opening experience that made me more committed to being an ally. I love being an ally. I basically chose to be more active as an ally because of my religion. I am Christian. I believe that Jesus loved everyone. So I absolutely do not support people who say that God hates fags, because that's absolutely not true. God doesn't hate anyone. At least in my opinion. Everyone's welcome to their own opinion. Wow, where was I going with this? Yeah. I had friends tell me that they couldn't come out to their families because they were extremely religious, and if they did come out to their families, they would lose all support, which means financial support for college. They could never go home. They would lose their car insurance, their life insurance. They would lose everything from as basic as a cell phone. And one of my friends couldn't come out to his family because his family was paying for school. There was no way that he could do that and then continue on his track to zoology. So we had, there were various people in the closet, out the closet, but the big part was that we all supported each other, and they all supported me during a really hard time in my life too, because that's what you do as a family. Being in Spectrum wasn't about being gay or straight or trans or bi or asexual or any of those other things that you might be. It was about being family, a family of people, and supporting one another that way. So that was Spectrum. After that, I transferred to the University of South Florida and became a member of Pride. And it was more the same of Spectrum in a completely different environment. My Spectrum was in Auburn, Alabama, so it's a very different social environment than Tampa, Florida. So naturally, people down here in Tampa, Florida are more accepting. There is a much larger out gay population here. And I have yet to really experience any homophobia against myself or any of my friends here. But that doesn't stop me from being active. I was actually just recently elected to be public relations officer for Pride in this upcoming year. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm excited to continue my activism, I guess. I'm excited to continue supporting all of my friends through everything that they do. And yeah, I guess that's my story.